Hey, what's up guys? It's the Michigan Minecrafter back here with another video, and today I'm back in Bixopolis to show you guys another awesome mod. So today's mod is the Transformers mod, and it adds a whole bunch of cool Transformer armor into the game, which actually allows you to transform into a Transformer. So before we get into that though, obviously we got to talk about how you get there in survival mode, of course. So right here in front of me we have Transformium ore, which this is the basically most important crafting material that you have to get in this mod in order to be able to craft any of this armor and be able to turn into a Transformer. And I think it spawns at the same level that Diamond does, so it takes you a little while before you're actually able to get any of this stuff in your normal survival. Well, normal being a relative term, obviously it is modded survival, so but this is what you end up getting when you break this with a pickaxe or whatever, and then you use that in the different crafting recipes. And then the other important crafting material is this, an Energon crystal, which it also has a really cool model if you set it down, but as well as looking cool, it's also functional. So you also have to use this to craft a lot of the armor that's in this. But I'm not actually going to show you guys the crafting recipes just because they're really complicated. Like, they're the kind of crafting recipes where you craft one thing and then you craft something else out of that, and then 10 crafting recipes later you actually have like a helmet. So yeah, not really going to get into that. That would take a really long time. But now that I've shown you guys the base crafting materials, I can go into showing you guys the actual armor. Actually, hold on. There's one more thing I need to show you guys before I can show you the armor, and that is the weapons. Now, some of the armor that you can get actually has weapons like pre-installed in it, and you just have to have the ammo for it, and that's what this kind of stuff is. Well, I mean, the bow and the katana, right? That's what that is. Yeah, Purge's katana. Obviously, those don't really need ammo, but this is the ammo right here. So we've got Energon's crystal piece, which I think is used in one of the airplane ones over there. Then tank shell, which obviously used in the tank. And then we got a missile, which I assume is probably used in this green jet right here. So now we can get into the armor. So let's do that. Let's throw those out. So first things first, we'll start with the cars, since those are not as exciting as the airplanes. So if I go through and grab all this armor, just put it on real quick. There we go. Alright. Now I got all the armor on. So if I go down over here, and this is why I am recording this on Bixopolis, because I need some roads to drive on, because these cars drive pretty fast. So if I look at myself right here, I'm all decked out in armor, and it's kind of weird. If I go in here and take the helmet off, you notice that the Transformer armor actually makes me look a lot smaller, which, I mean, if I take the helmet off, my head looks huge. So, I mean, that's kind of weird, but I think that they had to do that in order to get, like, the kind of modeling that they included on this. So if I put the helmet back on, there we go. Now I'm all ready. So now, if I press C, boom, I'm turned into a car. So this particular car I don't think is very fast compared to the other one. I think I'm hitting like high 60s right now as far as speed goes. So yeah, not the fastest car, and this one doesn't come with any weapons or anything like that, so you don't have to use any ammo when you're driving it around. But I still can use the nitro function with this one, which if you look down in the left hand corner, I have a nitro bar, and if I press X, I can use that up, which obviously makes it really hard to drive, and you guys are probably getting really dizzy right now, so I'm going to stop doing that. So that's about it for that car. If I fly up here, there's one more car to show you guys. I can actually just transform back out of that by pressing C again. So there we go, grab that armor, then we can fly back down to the road. Here we go. So this car is pretty cool too. I think it's a little bigger and maybe a little bit faster than the other one. So that would be one advantage to crafting this armor. It's called Verp. Don't ask me why. There's probably some sort of reference there that I'm not getting, but if that's the case, you guys could just leave that for me in the comments. So, if I transform into this car, yeah, as you can see, I think it is a little bit bigger, and I'm pretty sure I can go faster with it. I think, right? No? Alright, maybe it's kind of the same speed as the other one. Pretty much same stuff going on, and then once again I can use the nitro and completely make you guys dizzy. So yeah, there we go, just flying all over the place. So we just drive back over to the Redstone Corporation over here. There we go. Alright, now we get to move on to the exciting stuff that comes with ammo. So, oh, okay, maybe you fly a little faster when you're turned into this car. Alright, let's transform out of that. And then if I grab the tank armor, what is this actually called? Oh, Purge. Purge armor. And I don't think that's a reference to the Purge movie. I think that's some sort of Transformers reference, but I don't know. So let's take all of this off and put all the Purge armor on. And this one just looks crazy. So you might already be able to tell this is the armor that the katana kind of goes with, so I might go over and grab that real quick just for demonstration purposes. There we go. So if I do the other F5, can I? Oh, there we go. Look at that. So I'm not sure what that bar is in the middle of the screen. I think maybe that's like a aiming thing for when you actually turn into the tank, but that's kind of weird. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, that's a pretty big sword right there, at least compared to his body. So if I press C, there we go, I turn into a tank, and my wheels are getting cut off because of the snow. So as you might be able to see, this tank's kind of slow, but after all, it is a tank and it can shoot stuff. So let's go demonstrate that real quick. If you look up in the upper right, left corner of the screen, whatever, it shows the amount of shots that I have left, and I actually don't know if this blows up terrain, so let's try it out. Got my save all backed up, so no worries. Let's try it. Is that how you do it? No. How do you do this? Oh, did I shoot something? Maybe I need to go find an animal. Is there any animals around here? Wow, the one time when mobs aren't spawning. I think, yep, there's an iron golem over there. Let's go get him. Watch, he actually tries to attack us. Alright. There we go. And I don't know how much damage that... Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Holy cow. Oh, okay, that's what the actual little bullet things look like. I didn't realize they had a actual shape. Is that them over there, the ones that I just shot? Yep, alright, that was them. I can't believe I didn't see those before. There we go. So yeah, that does a lot of damage. I did not realize it did that much damage, because usually when you hit an iron golem with like a diamond sword, it takes like 100 shots in order to kill him. Jeez, that's crazy. It might be a little overpowered. But obviously it's kind of balanced out by how incredibly slow you are. But I guess if you're trying to move around, you could just transform back into yourself. But yeah, I guess I never really found out what that... Oh, wait, what did I just do? What happens if I... Oh, I guess I can, like, sneak if I... That's weird. Okay, so, like, you can sneak if you right-click and hold, I guess I don't really understand the purpose for that. There's probably some sort of like purpose behind having that in there, but I don't really know what it is. So if I go over and grab the next set of armor over here, there we go, boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait. Whoops, okay. Need to clear my inventory real quick. Luckily I've done this a couple of times, so I can just do it real quick. Alright, now let's grab some armor. Alright, so this is the first airplane. There we go. Now you get to see what it looks like when I actually put it on, which is kind of weird because my body just kind of gets smaller and there's chunks of it sticking out, but I don't know. Kind of weird. But as you can see, well, as you might have seen with this armor, there isn't just benefits to turning into the vehicle that comes with this armor. There's actually a benefit to just wearing the armor around without actually being the airplane, which is if I hold down space, I can fly, which obviously makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm an airplane, so but it does kind of have a drawback if you're doing this in survival mode. Obviously, if you fall too fast and hit the ground, you're probably going to take a lot of damage and maybe even die. So that's a little bit of a drawback. Can I click this button? There we go. I have these things set up all over the city just because I've had so many problems with precipitation coming down in the past during recordings. Couldn't even say the word. Alright. So finally, we can move... Oh, wait. I didn't even do the vehicle yet. I was about to say now we can move on to the last vehicle. Alright, so... There we go. Now we're an airplane. Actually, when I was playing around with this mod earlier, I found a sort of a weird glitch. I don't know if they did this on purpose, but if you try and fly toward the water, like, you can't get into it unless you point straight down, and then it kind of glitches out. Like, I wasn't pressing the controls at all. So that's kind of weird, but it's still pretty cool. So does this have... Okay, yes, this does have ammo. And I don't know if this does terrain damage, but it doesn't matter that much because I got a map save backup thing. So you just shoot it at something real quick. Let's see, does it work? Oh, I forgot my controls. I have to right-click in order to shoot. So what do I want to shoot at? We just shoot at this. Boom. Okay, it does a little bit of terrain damage, not a huge amount. So, I mean, you could blow a lot of stuff up if you wanted to, but it doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Yeah, so, broke a little hole in the wall, nothing too serious. So, I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably... I don't even necessarily need to back up the world. I probably could just go through and fix that easily enough. So, that's about it for this plane. And I think there might be some added bonuses with the other plane because that is the most tricked out vehicle in the mod. So let me just... What is going on? I'm not even pressing any buttons. It's just freaking out. So, there we go. Just transform back into him. There we go. I'm getting stuff that's dropping out of the side of the tower. So finally, if we throw some of this stuff out real quick, no big deal. Alright. So, grab this armor. Boom. And then if I... Actually, I need to take this armor off first. There we go. It looks so weird when I just have the legs on. Look at that. It's so weird looking. It looks like my upper body is just squished. But if I go into the inventory and switch into this armor, there we go. And then, look at myself in F5, of course. Pretty epic looking. And does this get the fly bonus thing? No, I don't think so. Although I think it does have some sort of like floating power-up sort of thing. Where if I were to jump off of like the side of this, I wouldn't fall very fast, which, I mean, is kind of cool. So, I mean, that's an added bonus of just wearing the armor around, is that you're definitely not going to take fall damage. even if you transform while you're flying, which I think is what the mod creator had in mind. At least that's probably what I would have in mind if I did that. So if I go and press C, I transform into the plane, and then we can fly around the city again. And this is by far the fastest thing in the mod. So if I press Nitro right now, you guys might get a little bit dizzy. There we go, flying around like crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even when you're just flying in creative mode, you definitely don't move this fast. Oh gosh, I got close to the mountains that are over behind the castle over there, and it got a little bit frame laggy, as it always does. So let's see what the ammo looks like for this plane if we shoot it at some stuff. Does it cause more damage? Oh, seemed like a little bit more, maybe not. Would be an easier thing to test it on. Oh yeah, maybe it does do a little bit more damage than the other one. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's that much more damage. It's just a little bit faster than the other one. So, that's pretty much the added bonus you get with this one. Oh my goodness, I'm going so fast I can't even stop. And see. There we go. So that's pretty much it for the Transformers mod, guys. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to go check the mod out in the description below. It's really cool, really easy to install. If you guys have any questions about how to install the mod, definitely go check out my mod tutorial video on the tutorials playlist. It's actually the only video on there right now. But unfortunately, this mod is not an option for adding into Tekkit, because Tekkit is 1.6.4 at the moment, and this is 1.7.10 only because it's sort of a new mod. So unfortunately that's not really an option, but it's still a whole lot of fun to mess around with. So once again, guys, if you liked the video, be sure to like it and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will see all you guys in the next video. So cool.